Okay. Welcome back to Dominion 6 with Dur-Halam, the meteor-worshipping barbarians from the Confluence mod. And they made a big stone head out of the meteor that landed in Dur-Halam, and this is our god now. It feels appropriate that we picked this. So we have a build here. We're pretty much going primarily with sacreds. We have a lot of sacreds. And we have captured one throne already. We have made an attempt on a water throne using some hired mermen, and we're gonna get that throne. You better believe it. We're on our way to take a third throne and then possibly a fourth throne. And if everything goes well, it's, you know, things will get wrapped up nice and quickly. We are at war currently with Marverni. And so we need to keep sort of an eye on where he might pop through and just keep PD there. We got Vidar, the son of the star, or Vidar, the son of the star. The chosen champion of the cosmic spirit, which resides within the giant idol. Said to have been born beneath a meteor shower and marked by the heavens themselves. And he throws a hammer of the stars, range 23, does 28 magical bludgeoning damage, and causes a big AoE 9 effect of more bludgeoning damage based on his strength. So he can throw this thing as far as his strength is. Meaning we really want to get some big-ass strength. So, with that in mind, big strength stuff. There is, of course, the Girdle of Might, which adds 3. That's an easy enough choice. I wonder if there's an easy way to search this on the mod inspector. Let's go Girdle of Might. There's probably a key for all these things. All right, yeah. Girdle of Might, yep. And I need the key. Strength. Okay, so these are things that add strength. Let's limit it to construction 5 to be reasonable. And we'll list generic only stuff. So there's the Bear Claw Talisman that adds 5 strength. That's pretty strong. Miscellaneous. The Girdle of Might, so those would be the 2. There's also the Lycanthropos Amulet, which is plus 4 strength, regeneration 10%, and instant berserk plus 1. Okay, but we'd probably pick the Bear Claw Talisman because that's 5 strength with the Girdle of Might. There's also the Boots of Giant Strength, that's 5 strength. Or the Brimstone Boots for 4 strength plus 15 fire resist, but we don't really need that, I don't think. And then there's also a 2-handed weapon, the Halberd of Might, which adds another 4, but I don't think we want to go with that. So really, yeah, it's pretty much what I thought. The Girdle of Might, the Boots of Giant Strength, and the Bear Claw Talisman. Which means that you could make the Bear Claw Talisman if we had some nature gems. Okay. You can make a Girdle of Might. Why not? And then we need the boots. Boots. Now, if we also wanted to keep going with that and kit him out a little bit more, He does already have a chainmail auberk and an iron cap, but there are better things that could be made. The winged helmet would give him +1 air magic, but he's already at 2, so he already has access to personal mist form, which is pretty strong. The armor of meteoric iron is pretty strong. The armor of souls is quite damn strong, but you'd have to get 40 blood slaves, and that's not going to be quick. Bright mail auberk gives reinvigoration 2 and 8 hit points, which is pretty great. The thing is, it's like, if we want him to be a solo thug, which I don't think we do, we'd have to get a lot more, like, that for me to actually put him into a combat. So if we just want him to be dangerous, you know, the Berserker Pelt would give him Berserker +1. I think maybe Silver Auberk with the Air Shield is pretty nice, so he doesn't have to cast that himself. So that's Air 2, Earth 1. So you could probably just forge that. And then for the helmets... Yeah, I don't know if we have many other options that are strong. So, I mean, you could just throw Black Steel on there just to call it a day. And then he's not going to want anything else, really. Yeah, okay. So we got 2 Vidars. He's the son of the star, and he's just a world breaker that I made. So yeah, this guy's just a jabroni, whereas this guy is our real champion with 23 strength. Yeah, okay. Right. Yeah, okay. Then, yeah, I don't know, man. At least we didn't lose these guys. So they can just... Because he had a bunch of items. Oh, yeah, I remember now what I was going to do with you. You were going to cast Gnome Lore from here. I think I sent... Yeah, okay. Alright. I see what happened. Never mind. Alright, yeah, okay. I don't know, we might have enough meteor druids. We've got 1, a 2, a 3, a 3, 4, okay. Yeah, 4, I mean, you know, they're good. They're good. We did get the one that has 3 Earth, 3 Astral, which is pretty insane. So yeah, mostly we just want Skybreaker. I mean, with all the foraging, yeah, the Skysmith, but it's just, yeah. We've gone over that. So we went with the Meteor Guard as like our sacred of choice. But had we intended from the start to go with Meteor Throwers, we could have made them also pretty impressive, since they have a ranged weapon that is entirely based off of strength and 5 shots. So you could have given them some like insane amount of strength. I don't know if Blood Surge tallies off of ranged hits. Yeah, that's off of any kill, apparently. So Blood Surge would give them another +3 attack and strength and reinvigorate, so it's still good. You could have increased their strength. You could have given them air shield and like far shot. And then you just rain down these 26 or I mean, if you bumped up their strength, this could do like 40 fucking damage. Just anything it hits will just die instantly. So, you know, there's that option. But we kind of went for the Meteor Guard, which I think is kind of the stronger option if it's the only unit you have. But if I was going to just mix in Sacreds with, say, the Spearman, but then any one of those Meteor Hammers that hits my Spearman is just fucking dead. So I don't know. It's hard to say. All right. All right, so now he's sitting on 36 strength. Good God. So you can throw this thing 36 spaces, 18 attack, 45 fucking damage, and then this will do 1/3 bludgeoning. So this will do 12. AoE 9, and he can throw this 8 times. Yeah, pretty fucking ridiculous. He also swings his meteor swing for 55 bludgeoning, length 3. If he gets into melee. 18 protection, 12 defense, 34. He probably could solo something. With personal mist form and stuff, he probably would hit pretty damn hard. And be a little survivable. Especially if he just poops out a fire elemental first. But I don't think he has 2 air, 1 fire. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that wouldn't work. He'd have to gem up to cast Phoenix Power, gem up to 3, and then another gem. He'd have to have 3 gems for that. But he could maybe do air elementals. Anyways. So personal buffs. We haven't researched jack shit. We haven't even gotten personal mist form. Because we're all in on evocation now. But yeah, he could cast personal mist form. He could cast... I mean, he could just spam immolation, really, but... Yeah. Not many options, really. Personal mist form would be the big one, for sure. I mean, true shot, I suppose. Flight, if he really wanted to, but he wants to throw. Yeah. Yeah, mostly true shot. Or personal mist form and maybe true shot. You could also do far flight. So then he could throw like 50 spaces, pretty far. But by the time he gets those buffs on, you know, yeah. I don't know. I'd probably have to save Scum if I actually wanted to risk it on like a pack of barbarians or something. And we'd have to get personal mist form for me to even attempt it. And then against barbarians, it's not really that strong. I don't know. I don't know when it takes place, like when... how the mist form actually works. Okay, so it's after protection. Yeah, after protection then. He has 18 protection. So they'd have to hit him with the roll for, man. Because it only breaks if they do more than 25 points of damage after protection, which is reducing their damage by 18. Yeah, they'd have to have a very high roll. And, you know, due to the way the game works, if you're surrounded by enough enemies and they're swinging enough, they will. Because especially because I think your protection goes down once you're fatigued out and all that stuff. And you get crit and stuff. So it'll happen, but yeah, personal mist form is very strong. And mist form in general, like if you get fucking fog warriors. Level 7, 20 plus. Apparently this used to affect your entire army, but that was a bit too OP. But still, 20 plus. And 4 air, like it's not really an option for us. Although, I think he could make... No, he can't make the Horn of Storms. Fucking hell. And he can't wear the winged helmet. No. Fuck. I'd have to empower him in air, which would be 90 air gems. It's a little out of our price range. I didn't really think about it. These are always the things when you play a nation for the first time. You just learn stuff of like, oh, that would be good. That would be good. It would still be tricky, especially because it's hard to actually activate storm power. Because it has to be cast during a storm. And that's what, evocation? No, that's perpetual storm. I don't remember where storm is. It's just a... oh, there it is. So that's alteration 5, and it requires level 4 air. And then you don't really need storm power, then... if you can just cast... yeah, because the goal is fog warriors. But if you have... okay, so if you had 3 air from the air booster, which is very possible, and then you had a gem gen, or you just had 2 gems, you could then upcast and cast Fog Warriors once. There is an air... there is a... yeah, the Storm in a Bottle. Right. But we'd have to have a lot of air gems, and we just don't have much gem income in general. So, not really plausible, but it would be insane on our army. So, there's that. Right. So, I think maybe it might be worth, though... I don't know. Do we need him to be a solo thug? Not really. I think he'll just be good in the army as it is, just chucking this thing over and over 8 times. But now, yeah, I mean, once you get up to 12 bludgeoning, it still probably won't hurt our meteor guard, but it will decimate our bear warriors or whatever. Bear hunters. Yeah, bear hunters. Also, we have 81 spearmen here at this point. We probably could... yeah, why don't we do a test? We'll make a, let's make a commander here. A chieftain? That's the best we get? Damn. Well, the Skybreaker's leadership 60, I suppose, with a silver star. It's just slightly better. But what about the fake Vit? No, he's not. Really? I have to... The Iron Breaker is the only option. Didn't I have a Iron Breaker that I was just not doing anything with? Hakon. You're not doing jack shit. Get over here. Pick up some men. Pick up some men, damn it. And then, yeah, we're gonna have a big-ass main army here. Doom stacking it up. And, we can have, now, Evocation 4, we get Fire Cloud. So if we have any 2 fire dudes, like this, Phoenix Power, Fire Cloud is going to be quite strong. I wish I had more. This guy's going to die. Yeah, and fire booster items are not super easy to get. You know, there's Elemental Apprentice, Fire in a Jar. I mean, we could cast some stuff, and, you know, we were going to do some elemental things, but the Flame Helmet is just so expensive. I think there's a different one somewhere. I should load the Gem Gen mod into the mod inspector. That would actually solve some problems of mine. But then you have to figure out, you know how Steam Workshop is. If you actually go into the folders, it's all just a big number string. So it's 319, okay, 319. Yeah, I have a lot of mods now. This one. And it's a DM folder file. There we go. Load. Yep. Okay. Right. And then item with any nation booster. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't think the Gem Jed mod adds almost any boosters, though. I don't think so. So really, yeah, the Flame Helmet is basically the only option. Unless you go to Construction 7, then if you have Fire Death, you get the Skull of Fire, which is a lot easier to make. Hell of a lot easier, assuming you have Death, which we don't. Other than that, there's the Staff of Elemental Mastery, which our deity actually could make, but it's very expensive. Yeah, okay. So, really, we just need 2 fire guys. Guys with 2 fire. Not super common. And no one else is going to really... I mean, 10%... No, I mean, it's going to be such a small percentage. This is really your best hope. 25% of our guys, slightly higher than that, will have 2 fire. We just haven't been super lucky. We have 1. Get another. But yeah, so Fire Cloud is really quite powerful. Because it's very rare you have this nice cross path thing, fire and air, and you have 3 fire, range 30, area effect 8+, creates a lingering cloud of fire and smoke, level 4. So just constantly singeing everything in there that's not fire resistant, and all our guys are fire resistant. Okay, Marverni is right at our gates here. But I don't mind bumping up some PD just to dissuade him from this utter folly he's engaging in. Alright, and yeah, we're gonna roll out with these two and see how he does. Maybe we'll bring Rollo with as well. And Beowulf. Why not? Why not take a crew? I mean, all these nature dudes, Earth Nature, they could be casting some shit, right? Not really, as it turns out. I don't have much for 2 nature other than Tangle Thicket, which is kind of nice. It's a relatively small area, and relatively small range. Alright, maybe I spoke too soon. Alright, I don't know, just keep researching. Just put it in the bag, bro. Big number of troops. Boy, maybe we should give Ragnar that helmet, huh? You're not on a lab. Fuck. Okay, well, we could wait a turn to make another one. I guess we will. So we also probably could make another elemental... No, we have a bunch of them. I hope you're not making more of those. That would be a waste. We can make that other little thing for more morale. Just need 5 nature gems. Okay. And we're already up to 105. Pretty good. Basically could just get back in there and take care of it. Arverni attacked 3 places simultaneously. Boy, that's like fucking calculated. We beat him back at Panuonia. We lost Omia. And we lost Pergami. So that was not great. So we lost what? Oh, here. He's moving in from the east. No, from the south like that. Yeah, Pergami and Omia. Right. Okay, I didn't even notice that. Fuck. Okay, well that's annoying, because that's quite a bit of PD I have to care about. We'll assume that he won't hit the fortress if he has an option. But he might. Yeah, we don't actually want to be patrolling in that case. I think we'll be moving out anyways. Might be better with a skirmish formation. Alright, yeah, get back in there. Okay, and we're attacking here. So, I don't think he really needs to cast anything, right? I mean, why would he's gonna cast his fucking meteor hammer. That's what he's gonna cast. But he's probably gonna bless himself first. And then, hold or fire. Just fire at shit. You're 2 air, right? Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, so you're going to be doing Soldiers of Steel. Yep, yep. I think I had this scripted. You, however, are going to be doing... right, you can't do that. What are you going to do with 2 air? Stormwind, I guess. Go a little closer here. Alright. And then, got Ragnar. No, the real Ragnar. This shit. So now he can handle quite a lot of troops. 295 troops. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. I think we might have to double stack this. Just to make it a little bit more reasonable. I guess ideally we'd probably double stack the bear hunters as well. On both sides. You're gonna attack rear. We're gonna take a slight hit to morale here, but I think it's worth it. It's a lot of fucking units. Perfect. Yeah, something like that is reasonable enough. Good. And then the guy doing... this... he can now switch to fire elementals. Now it says he won't do it. I don't know why. Someone will probably eventually explain it to me. And we also want to grab you for double fire. And I think that's it for double fire. Okay. Okay. Yeah, alright. So we are, you know, fuck. It's like, do I deal with Marverni or just hope PD solves the problem for me? If PD doesn't solve the problem, I'm moving my entire army away for a long time. But, I mean, actually going to war with him for an extended period, taking out all his forts, I mean, it's a whole endeavor, man. Holy shit. Also, we got Evocation 5 now, so I think... Can't you do the... No, that's that's Evocation 6. Yep, for the upgraded Stellar Strike. 5 meteors. Alright. So he attacked Pannonia again. We lost 105 mermen that moved in at the time. Well, that set that back. And we lost Pannonia. We attacked there. Alright, let's see our World Breaker, Son of the Stars. Oop. Sorry. Boom! Oh my god, it's like the fucking howitzer. Boom! Unarmored barbarians? It's glorious. It's gonna fuck up my dudes, though. Oh no, there you go. Nice. We lost 1 spearman, and that was not even due to friendly fire. Nice. Son of Star got 12 kills. And he attacked Ena Umrul. And we lost it. Alright, so now we're going to encounter some real problems. In that he is on a literal fucking tear through my territory. And I can't PD everything, and this is why you either have thugs, or you have, more than 2 fucking armies. Because I have to stop him, you know? There's no argument here. I have to stop him. We're very similarly sized armies. I have better troops, but he has a lot more of these packs roaming around. And that allows you to very quickly and easily take large amounts of enemy territory, starving them out and getting very good positions. So, yeah, so now, God, I'm just in a terrible position here. So I can move here. Well, you won't worry about our capital at the moment. We won't worry about this at the moment. This is already PD'd. We want to protect the throne, I guess, more than anything. So he attacked Trackless Wastes. Now he's besieging us. We attacked Panuonia. No real problem there. We have 126 meteor guards. I gotta go here to rescue this. You guys have to go... I don't know. Here? You're so slow. So damn slow. Alright, that's no problem. But he's got this. Now, do we think he's just gonna move here and I should hold? Probably. Do we think he's gonna move here and I should hold? Maybe. He might just move here. So now we can cast Stellar Strike. It's not cheap, though. But it might be interesting just to see how this does. It killed 1 slinger for 12 pearls. That's what we call a bad investment. This was 5 meteors. I mean, it's really spread out. It's not a massive army. You want to send it on the biggest fucking doom stacks possible. Oh, he's spread out across the entire field. That's not fair. So he's got 123 there. He attacked Panuonia again, because I have no PD. We attacked Pergami. I'm losing a lot to friendly fire, possibly from the Skybreakers with, like, fire elementals or something. We lost Rollo the Skybreaker. I don't know. Where the fuck is he gonna go? Just trying to bait out these big armies. I'm wasting time and he's... God damn it. Attacked Trackless Wastes. He attacked Ironport. So now he's besieging 2 of our forts, but now he's sitting ducks. But if we don't, yeah, I mean, look at this. He's building temples everywhere. He's building palisades everywhere. He's a fucking disease. Okay, the merman probably can lead these guys to help clear some shit, you know. Not well or anything, but something. Especially if I take some mages to bless. Like, just shit-ass mages. Do I have that scripted? Not really. Just cast spells. Attack Bergami. We lost it. Battle of Ironport. You see the Son of the Stars. Oh, is against his very thin line of troops. Fuck. Remember, I don't have sacreds here. This is all spearmen that I didn't script to throw their javelins because I'm a freaking idiot. This isn't going to work well at all. Routed. Oh man, we're just... Everything falls apart when I get into a war. Man, oh man. The game's so easy against indies. We definitely get some, yeah, friendly fire on the bear hunters, but I'm willing to accept it. Meteor guards, 40 kills, 0 deaths. Fucking destroyed them. Both mages died, but they did their job and meteor guards did it. Yeah. So now we lost that army, by and large. Yep. And, yeah, it's pretty shitty. And he built a palisade here already. And he's building palisades all over the place. And I hate this. I mean, this is the classic folly of the Doom stack, right? It's great if all I'm doing is just bouncing from throne to throne and beating the game, but as soon as I get into a war, the AI... I mean, the AI kind of Doom stacks, but that's because they just have multiple Doom stacks. And they're very adamant about having a lot of different little armies. And unless your income is phenomenal and you keep up on it, your PD is going to be shit. Or you're going to forget about it. And they're just going to sweep through and quickly capture just 7 of your provinces and start building. And now my Doom stack will take literal an eternity to grab all these. And then they have to... And then I have to hope that I PD them all up afterwards. And I have money to do so. And that the PD holds against the inevitable flip-flopping of attacks. And I think also this is the problem with just going pure sacred. It's really hard to have multiple armies fueled entirely by sacreds unless you're doing like my epic commander thug with 5 sacred guards and they can just capture everything. And it's like, maybe we can do something with that if I make enough gear. But maybe Maybe. Just to, like, capture all this shit, you know, is what I'm saying. So, like, I mean, we can make golems, can't we? Or did we not get that? No, we didn't quite go that far in construction. That's construction 6. Golems are pretty damn strong for that purpose. But yeah, I mean, I could just do iron breakers and kit them out with what? I'm not really sure what they would need. I don't think they would need anything, really, just to cap. They would just need some guards. But yeah, we're now in a very tricky spot of getting constantly back capped. I mean, he has... We have sacreds here. You can't bless them, but they're still pretty strong. Can't believe he already built a fucking palisade there. So maybe we go here and you go here. You know, we still can lead some troops, I guess. God damn it. Hold and fire, please. And they probably could break this siege. Maybe. Kinda doubt it, but maybe. So no, although all this, I just lost 24 sacreds in a complete fucking waste. We took back Pergami. We held off on Dragonport. We just lost all 54 spearmen and 2 skybreakers. And we held off on Nethermark. Ironport's still being besieged. I mean, Vidar still did his job. If we just had fucking alteration. Yeah, I really should. I mean, this is just the pipe dream at the moment. Yeah, I mean, fucking PD everything. Yeah, I wish I hadn't thrown away the 24 sacreds. That could have been put to better use. That was dumb. But now we'll try to do the thug strat. Guard commander. Except they can't bless. So you have to have a fluffer. But I guess with alteration, the fluffer could throw on mist form, which is pretty good. And we don't have it yet, of course, but it would be pretty good. So really your job is just do this, and then, you know, you could retreat, but just kind of stay in the back there. Okay, we'll give it a try. Yeah, I guess. Hmm. 13 more bear hunters. Eventually they'll all die out. The meteor guards, I mean, we're not losing a single fucking one, man. Damn strong. Alright, the solo squad. The thug squad. Yeah, and this is really, that's all they have to do. And we just have 5 of these squads, or whatever, you know, and you don't lose anything, and you just take it back. He attacked us in Nethermark, we held him off. He attacked us in our capital, we held him off, and he attacked in Pergami, and we held him off. This is how we finish the war. Okay. Oh, fucking Shambolic has the Springhawks again, but we have a lot of magic weapons. Yeah, I think we'll do better against it this time. Okay, Donnermark. PD. Seems to struggle against it, so good. The squad. Did we get alteration? You sure fucking did. So now you can cast... Well, you can cast Personal Misform, but we want... Yeah, we're not quite yet. Let's take this back. We also got another guy. Gunner. Guard Commander. Hold and attack closest. And we're gonna send you with... Yeah, we'll send you with him, but put those away. You don't need those where you're going. I mean, Temper Armor would be kind of good, but we just don't have time for that many buffs, I don't think. So you're going to cast Blessing. And you're going to cast... Well, right, we don't have Mistform yet. He casts Protective Winds, which I suppose does help. Good. Good, good, good. You do have Stealthy, I thought so. Yeah, I mean, just keep sending them out. We're gonna run out of air mages, I suppose. But for now, we got our thug squads. Attack Jome. Okay, this is... Alright, he's got an elephant in there. The fire elemental hit that. No, nope. Okay, it died. Two meteor guards died, 11 bear hunters. It wasn't even the elephant that killed anything. We got attacked in Donnermark. We fended him off. We got attacked in Pergami. Fended him off. Our battle in Pannonia. Okay, this was against some ogres, I think. Okay, that's a bigger stack. For some reason, they sent a mage in. That's without Mistform. It's pretty damn strong. No deaths. And then Anasia. Same thing. Same squad, but even easier. Oh, and he got Mistform on there. Nice. Okay, excellent. And that is the power of a fluffer. Because if they didn't have the blessing and no buffs, I mean, they might do all right, but it's nice to have that fucking certainty. Now this one's a little trickier here. He's got 70 units. I'm not sure if I'd really want to risk such a thing. Yeah, a little iffier on that one. But with PD, maybe. Like if he attacks us. So we might just wait. Send out Bjorn with, do I have any other 2 heirs? Ragnar. You can give that to somebody else. Okay, and you can cast Blessing. And Mist Form. Okay. Right, Mist Form, yep. This is how you do it. Take back your land, baby. Show him what for. He's throwing soldiers into us. We'll throw those soldiers back out. We are still being besieged here. It's kind of a low priority. But the longer I deal with this, the more likely it is someone else takes a throne or two. Agartha is at war with Ermor. I feel bad for Ermor. Gartha has by far the largest army and the best blessing for their sacreds. So, you know, there's that. Oh, yeah. Good. So, is that exactly what I wanted to have happen? He sent a reasonable force in where I had PD and my guys. Yep. Now, maybe PD could have done it without him. You know, it's not like we did that much. So, probably PD would have been fine. But nice to be sure. I lost 1 Bear Hunter. Another flawless victory. We breached the Sanguine Swamp, but they also breached us at Ironport. Ew. Am I going to lose everybody here? Well, we do have Vidar and spells, and we did upgrade this, so we got some Iron Throwers and things like that, and he doesn't have that many units. I'd be interested to see if he could actually do that. Vidar has a disease. No. Alright. Also, Gunnar got a fucking... There's diseases everywhere. Are we getting hit with some sort of spell, or does death 2 just cause that? We are out of 2 heirs unless I take Vidar, one of our old mages. And I suppose I shall. Yep, slowly building back that, the mermen. Whatever good that does me. Alright. What the fuck? Ooh, yeah, couldn't handle that. Dark Woods. And I didn't put any PD there. Fuck. That was dumb. Battle at the fortress in Ironport. Oh, yes. Glamored Sylphs. That's going to be a problem. Yep, that was an end to that. That's the end of that. So we lost Ironport due to his Sylphs. Yep, 57 kills. Very nice. And lost 16 bear hunters there. Oh, okay, it's searching for a champion. Vidar, the Skybreaker, was transformed. He got a much better fort on that turn than I did. So did we not lose Darkwoods? Oh no, we sent it in there. Oh, we were attacking. Druid must have spammed Swarm. I don't know what he spammed. I don't know. Yeah, I wonder if maybe I don't plan enough these days around the idea of me getting attacked or me getting into a war. Like, you should play as if this is the turn that all your neighbors are going to declare wars on you. Are you prepared? You know, can you handle that? What will you do? And I'm just like living in a world of blissful ignorance of just like, oh man, this game's so easy. I'm going to get this throne. I'm going to get this throne. This is the best game ever made. Yeah, so that's kind of what's happening. Yeah, and I think there's a reasonable chance here that I just kind of lose. I mean, slowly, inch by inch. But I mean, Marverni is just like he is losing stuff. But I just, yeah. I mean, if you look at all my guys, they're all pretty beaten up. I don't. Yeah, he's gonna die from a disease, crippled and limp. And I mean, we're fighting, but it's like, what? Where does this end? In my defense, this was a very unusual playstyle for me. Because normally I'm very big on scales. I don't use sacreds much at all. I just like building good units, good strong units. And a lot of them. And it's a lot easier then for me to have multiple armies that are quite capable. This is not as easy to do that when you can only make 5 sacreds per turn. And so, yeah, very strong sacreds, absolutely, but I think I've learned that you can't just rely on sacreds. And we had the bear hunters, but that's not really enough. The sacreds need to be the supplement, not the primary force. I'm using bear hunters as the supplement and the sacreds as the primary, but that means basically I'm more and more inclined to make that into a doom stack. And I think this is just generally not a doom stack kind of game. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. I can't really remember the last time I, like, majorly relied on just, like, pure sacreds like this. And took, this is the worst scales I've ever had, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, we lost Eternal Expanse. Took Sodden Merc. Took Omiya. Got attacked in Donnermark, but we defeated it. Rooted out the False Prophet. Severely damaged there. I probably should just keep making those. And then Evocation 8 is not easy to get to. Jeez. Okay, took an Rule. Took Ironport. White Forest. We lost. We're being besieged in Villaveros. We breached Falgoth. Both died. Great. I mean, we cleansed them out. Also, probably you should just cast fucking Bless rather than Soldiers of Steel. So if I can, boy, I mean, we'll see. We'll see if I take Falgoth. If I can, I'd be very interested in just trying for an NAP at this point. You'd think he got hurt enough. Attacked in Dragonport, but we held that off. Falgoth, we captured it. Moderately damaged in Ironport. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna hold on fucking Falgoth for now. And I'm gonna send off a message. We'll see if he agrees. He attacked Falgoth, but our PD held it just fine. He attacked Dragon Port. Held it just fine. Lost against Independence. Vidar, the son of the star, died from a disease in the Cloudbreakers. Great. Great. Now you'd think... I mean, I don't... What do you think the calculation is that the AI makes for if they accept an... Is it just like a D20, and if they roll like a 19 or a 20, it's like, all right, sure. Is that what we think? If he accepts it... So let's say he accepts it, and before I breach Ironport, so I back off of Ironport. We still have access to this throne, and we have access to this throne. Specifically during the summer months, though. And we still have access to this throne. So we could win if we don't get in any wars and no other, locations change hands. Which makes this one kind of important. And also Jome, but I don't think he's going to attack Jome. That says I'm in violation of agreements. I wonder if that's this, because I'm specifically moving in there. Okay. Yes, you may maintain a siege, but he refused, so we rolled an 18. Also, Agartha just attacked me deliberately. And now we're being besieged and sanguine swapped by barbarian hordes. Alright. Yeah, I think we're done here. It's just like, fuck this now. And yeah, I mean, I say this like every time. It's just like it's because we're jumping from faction to faction to faction. We're just learning new stuff every time. I mean, I'm trying to learn general game mechanics and stuff, and I am kind of doing so. And I think this faction does have really strong sacreds, but in hindsight, probably going for the meteor throwers instead, because that is much more of a supplemental sacred. You could throw 10 of these in all your armies with like a bless, and they would do quite a bit of damage. But then you'd still have the mainstays of like your spearmen with the javelins, which was my original plan. But it's this is not an easy faction, I don't think. I wouldn't rank this as like a super easy one, because you don't really have any strong front line outside of the Meteor Guard, which is what drew me to them in this whole plan in the first place. Because the spearmen, the axemen are very, very average. You do have access to quite a lot of different point buffs and like lower scale buffs. We can, as we did, get Soldiers of Steel. So that would help, certainly. That would bump up their body protection to like 16, which is pretty good. Mist form perhaps in enough scale, body ethereal in enough scale. Maybe, but I always think as a scales player. And I just haven't like watched other people do enough with like more sacred style, or like a Hellblessed style, or I don't know. And it's especially rough because this is a modded nation, so I don't really have anything to like look up. I mean, I did look it up on the Discord to see if anyone said. People have mentioned it. And so this was like a small poll for like tier list of their overall strength out of 10, and they ended up at a 5.4. Whereas the top end for the Confluence, highest end was like a 6.7. Lowest end was a 3.4. So yeah, sort of mid-range. But I think like yeah, I mean, so someone else said that the Sacreds are pretty insane, specifically citing the thrower one. Hard to say. Yeah, really hard to say on this one. Obviously, we've run some much simpler and easier nations that kind of just pilot themselves, even from just a sit down and go perspective. But that's Scales. I don't know if Scales would have saved me here. Too many just kind of average troops. Very, very average troops. But yeah, I don't know. Hard to say. But I'm all right. Giving up on that one. I wouldn't rank it personally very highly as far as just personal taste. I do like the theme though. I definitely like the theme of meteor worshipping barbarians that got struck by a meteor and they started worshiping it and making stuff out of it and, you know, making magic weapons out of the meteor. I think that's all pretty cool for an early age faction. But yeah, tricky one. But, you know, it's all just a fun journey of discovery. I'm not upset at all about that. We win some, we lose some. And it's not like we're playing spanking vanilla AI either. We have the AI no recruit. We have the script improved casting AI thing, and we have the, you know, 2 different pretender mods that give them potentially some very strong pretenders and blesses. So we're not playing completely vanilla AI here, and it's difficult AI, which does make a difference. So it is what it is. But I do have a lot to learn, and yeah, doom stacking like that, just not good. And you saw like how effective and cheap and easy it was to just have like one sacred commander with 5 dudes on him, and he can just like cap all that little shit. So yeah, that's not bad. But all right, good stuff. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Dominion 6. And I'll see you fine folks around.